Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Goldfish Gladiators. So this week, we are jumping back into an arena mode tournament, so best of one tournament, and we are playing some Legendary Boros Angels. I wasn't actually sure what to call this deck. It's kind of Boros Angels, but it also has a legendary sub-theme to take advantage of things like Urza's Ruinous Blast, which means some crazy cards like Squee and Captain Lannery Storm. So kind of a Boros-y, mid-rangey, Angels-y, legend theme deck. And we're going to run it through some best of one matches in a best of one tournament and basically just see how it does. So as you can see, the sideboard is included in the deck list, but we're not actually using it in our matches. We're just playing best of one, so no sideboard matches, but I wanted to include it in case you wanted to play this deck at FNM or on Magic Online or whatever. So anyway, a quick reminder before we break down Legendary Boros Angels for Standard. If you enjoy this deck and you enjoy Goldfish Gladiators in general, it would be amazing of you if you take a second, click that subscribe button down at the bottom of your screen. It's a great way to support the channel and the site for free. So let's talk some Legendary Boros Angels, and we're starting off with our one non-legendary creature in our entire deck, and that is Resplendent Angel. And Resplendent Angel is in our deck because it is a 3-drop creature that can essentially win the game all by itself. If we get up to 6 mana, we pump it, we give it lifelink, we start making more 4/4 angels. The other reason it's in our deck is it works incredibly well with our legendary creatures. So the most powerful part of our deck is Aurelia, Exemplar of Justice, Shalai, Voice of Plenty, and Lyra, Dawnbringer. This is kind of the core package of our deck. Some really incredibly strong angels. So Aurelia can pump our Resplendent Angel or our other creatures. Shalai protects all of our other angels, and then Lyra pumps our angels, gives them lifelink, and this is a very difficult package to beat. Like, we're not doing anything crazy. There's no spicy combos. We're just playing really powerful cards. 3 mana, 4 mana, 5 mana up the curve and saying, alright opponent, can you beat this? Can you deal with this? If not, our massive lifelinking, hex-proof angels are going to take over the game really, really quickly and close out for the win. Otherwise, we have a couple of sneaky legends. Captain Lannery Storm is a card that's a weird form of ramp, essentially. That's why it's in the deck to come down on turn 3, attack, make a treasure, getting us up to 5 mana for something like Lyra a turn early, and then Squee the Immortal, just a one-of, probably looks a little bit strange, but the big reason it's in the deck is we can just always cast it. It dies, it gets exiled, we can still cast it, and this makes sure that we always have a legend for Urza's Ruinous Blast, which is one of the reasons to play this deck. Urza's Ruinous Blast, the only thing of ours, creature-wise, that it kills is our Resplendent Angel, so it's essentially a one-sided wrath, but it also exiles all non-legendary permanents, which means we're getting rid of Arclight Phoenixes forever. We're getting rid of cards from Golgari that come back with Fine Finality. We're just getting rid of that stuff forever. It's gone to never bother us again, which makes it incredibly strong. Plus, it's things like Ixalan's Binding, Conclave Tribunal that a normal Wrath would miss out on. And then Deafening Clarion, just for the early game, keeping us alive while we're waiting to get our expensive angels down. Since we're talking about removal, we also have Lava Coil for the early game. Another way to deal with recursive creatures like Arclight Phoenix is a nice upside. And then Justice Strike takes care of things like Niv Mizzet, Doom Whisperer in specific that kind of dodge a lot of our other removal. We also have some Planeswalkers, Karn Scion of Urza to generate some card advantage in the 4-drop slot, one Huatli Warrior opponent to generate some dinos, gain us some even more life, and then finally, we have Treasure Map just to smooth things out in the early game. Our curve is a bit slow. Our creatures don't start till 3, and we have a lot of 4 and 5 mana plays. So in the early game, being able to just kind of filter our draws, eventually get a treasure for ramp, is a really, really nice upside of Treasure Map. In the mana base, a bunch of Boros dual lands, one Arch of Vraska for more draw, some mountains, some plains, and that is Legendary Boros Angels for Standard. And that is our Goldfish Gladiator deck for this week. So we're going to take this in a best of one queue and just kind of see how it goes. One thing I've heard about the best of one queues is you don't really want to be playing mid-range decks, so we'll see if this deck actually has the ability to function in the best of one format, because I'm not 100% sure. Maybe this will just get run over by aggro and it won't line up well. The thing I like about this deck is we have some really hard to beat cards for aggro. Things like Lyra, especially with like Shalai or Resplendent Angel, these huge lifelinking flyers shut down things like Crackling Drake and Enigma Drake. They shut down basically everything from mono red. So we have some nice upside even with our kind of slower cards, where even just taking a single threat can win us the game and swing the game in our favor really, really quickly. So we're going to give it a shot, see how it works. Anyway, let's get to the gameplay. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be back in a bit with the wrap up. All right, Goldfish Gladiator time. We are playing some Boros midrange in arena mode. Best of one, jank amount mode on arena. And, alright, we'll keep this. We do need to draw another land. 2 is not a high number of lands, but opponent. Helloing, alright. We will hello you. Leonin Vanguard. Land. Okay, that's a 5-drop. Well, pass the turn. Man, we have a hand that is close to unbeatable if we draw lands. Mountain. Opponent gets in. Yup. Alright, there's a land. So play Clifftop Retreat, play Land Restore. Go attack and get a treasure, which is actually super important with this hand. Now we're one land away from doing big things. Man, we're like 5-drop tribal here. Opponent. What do you got? Lava Coil. Okay. Well, come on, land. Land. Gets in. Down to 18. Well, I mean, I guess we kill Vanguard. We can't really do anything else. We really just need to draw 2 lands in a row. That's our dream, is just draw land. Opponent. Plains. History of Benalia. Alright, land. Land, please. Land, please, Magic Gods. Alright, well, that's not a land. Play a Karn. Take up Karn. Land Aurelia. Play the land. Pass the turn. Oh, come on, land. Come on, land. Opponent plays Clifftop. And Tajik. Okay. Well, I guess it's lets him kill Karn. Haunted Witness. Alright, gonna kill Karn. Yup. That's less than ideal. Sacred Foundry. Well, Sacred Foundry, untapped. Lyra. Pass the turn, see if we survive. Ugh, that one missed land drop might lose us this game. Opponent. If they have a removal spell, alright, Marshall. Heroic Reinforcements. Mentors. Yup. Alright, 6. So we block here. We take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. Alright. Well, block here. Take a lot. Down to 3. Urza's Ruinous Blast. Hit our opponent. And we need to fade second Heroic Reinforcements for 1 turn. Marshall. Gets in. Okay. Oh, I think we stabilized. Opponent passes. Well, now we have many options. Well, let's attack. Go back up to 10. Oh, that was close. That was super close. Yeah, let's just lava. Oops. We're still in combat. Lava Coil Tajik. And pass the turn. Whoo! Potent. Tajik. Yep. Well, we will Justice Strike. Tajik. Yep. And I think we got there. Pona scoops it up. Whoo! That was a lot closer than I wanted it to be. Oh, the missed land drop almost got us. Almost got us, but our powerful Lyras came through. Man, this deck is overloaded. Literally overloaded with power. It has so many powerful cards. That is the upside of this deck. The power level is just so high. Alright, we'll keep. Treasure map hopefully smooths out our lands. We actually have a surprising amount of removal. Opponent. Is it Guildgate? Well, play the plains, play treasure map. We do need to make sure we hit our land drops. Opponent. Island. Ugh. Alright, let's just draw. Yikes. Well, kill Electromancer. We can't let our opponent untap with it. We would have liked to hit a land there, but alright, pass the turn. I feel like we should have a pretty good matchup here if we hit our land drops. Tormenting Voice. Yeah, discards a land, draw some cards. Mountain. Well, treasure map. Karn definitely to the bottom. Oh, give us a land. Give us a land. Alright. Boros Guildgate. It is a land. It's not beautiful, it's not pretty, but it is a land. Shard, of course. Oh yeah, this deck's a lot less explosives when you can kill the Electromancer. Sulfur Falls. Well, let's treasure map. Keep the mountain. Draw the mountain. Play Resplendent Angel. Opponent ops. To the bottom. Draws a card. Alright. Well, we get to flip treasure map, and we have some powerful stuff in hand. Let's see if they can kill Resplendent Angel. I mean, they should be able to. Alright, opponent has a Beacon Bolt. Takes down Angel. Land. Well, time to flip. Keep the plains. Flip treasure map. Play Shalai. Opponent draws. I mean, they can't Beacon Bolt Shalai, but we have another one in hand. So, it's not the end of the world if it dies, really. Opponent. Beacon Bolt Shalai, discards a land, sure. Mountain. Tormenting Voice, discards land. Oh, discards Maximize Velocity. Alright. Well, that's worth being aware of. Lava Coil. Well, let's Shalai. Pass the turn. We'd like to save Justice Strike for a Niv if we have the chance. But if they can play a Hasty Drake, alright, Drake draws a card. I think we're going to take this hit. Ooh, radical idea. Not giving it haste. Discards a land. Okay. Ooh. Well, this makes it... Are they going to give it haste? No. Alright, so draw a card. Another lava coil's good. Untap. Whew. Well, lava coil crackling drake. Resplendent angel. And pass the turn. We still have Justice Strike. Yeah, I guess we get in. Hit our opponent. We still have Justice Strike if something goes horribly wrong. And if we can start lifelinking this and making angels, we should be able to close out the game pretty quick. Crackling Drake. Yup. Draws a card. Electromancer, sure. And Radical Idea. That's fine. That's a big Drake, but angels are bigger. Steam Vent's untapped. Lava Coils Shalai. Yeah, we can't stop that. Sure. Opponent passes. I'll play the mountain. Let's just attack. Attack with Resplendent Angel. Opponent blocks. Kill Crackling Drake. Lava Coil. Pass the turn. We've gotten through a lot of Drakes. We are out of threats at the moment. Radical Idea. Discards land, draws a card. Electromancer. Opponent passes. Well, play a card. Take up card. Lyran Plains. Play the Plains. Pass the turn. Yup. Opponent draws. Ops. We might be stable now, especially since we can grab this Lyra. Leaves it on top. Radical Idea. Draws. Discards a land. Radical Idea. Draws. Opponent. Gets in a card. Yep. Sure. Down to 4. Land. And passes? Well, sack the treasure, draw a card. Justice Strike Electromancer. Untap Ruinous Blast. Play Lannery Storm. Opponent, okay, has a shock. Well, take down card. Take Lyra. Play Lyra. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Opponent. Passes. Okay. Well, take up card. Land and Deafening Clarion. I'll go to combat. Get in with Lyra. 1, 2, 3. Ugh. All right, we're going to Sacred Foundry untapped. Play Resplendent Angel. Pass the turn. Free Angel. And I think we did it. I think we did it. Oh! Dodge the bullets and the power of the mythics coming through. Chart of course. Yeah. Sure. That's fine. Discards a land. I mean, even if our opponent, finds a Crackly Drake, it's huge, but we have a wall of defense. So we're not especially worried about our opponent firing in a hasty Drake. Like, we have these huge angels. We can even still pump Resplendent Angel. Opponent. I think we got there. I think we got it. Lightning Strikes Lyra. Okay. Shocks Lyra. Okay. And opponent. Passing. We draw planes. Let's take up card. Lyra coming for next turn. Combat. Attack. Opponent blocks. All right. Pump Resplendent Angel. Trade off up to 33. Sacred Foundry tapped. Pass the turn, and I think we're good. We've just got through all the threats. Tormenting Voice. Okay, there's... Oh, opponent, man. Opponent is playing Arclights. They're just all at the bottom of their deck, apparently. The bad news for our opponent is we still have these Urza's Ruinous Blast, so even if they manage to get Arclights, we can blast them away? Chart of course. Well, alright. I was thinking our opponent wasn't playing Arclight Phoenix, but apparently... Well, maybe they're not playing all of them, or they're just all at the bottom of their deck, which is weird. Entrancing Melody. Interesting. One card in hand. Maximize Velocity. Well, okay. I guess we don't just win yet. Opponent found the exact combo of things to stay alive. Kills card. We need any legend. Alright, that's a card. Karn is a legend. Play card. Ruinous Blast. Whoo! Alright. Opponent's finally officially empty-handed. Take up card. Land. Alright. Huh. Well, our opponent made a little comeback there right at the end, but we found our legend, and, I mean, in defense of our deck, it's like all legends, so it's not too surprising. Ooh, Huatli. Well, take down Karn. Take a Lyra. Play a Lyra. Play Huatli. Take up Huatli. Play a land. Pass the turn. Up to 35 against the Drakes. Arclight Phoenix, sure. I will take things that gets exiled to Ruinous Blast. Really? Into the Lyra? That's ambitious. Well, take up card. More Lyras. We get the Mountain. Play the Mountain. Take up Huatli. Up to 40! Get in with Lyra. Opponent's down to 1. Yeah, we'll pass. Radical idea. Opponent draws. Urza's Ruinous Blast exiles as well, remember. So it is gone forever. It is the one that's gone. It's not coming back with these spells. Now, they did have all the Phoenixes. They were just all on the bottom. The bad news for our opponent is we have another Ruinous Blast. Blast number 2 is going to Seal the deal here, hopefully. Found it. Huatli. Alright. Down to 4. I'll play Ruinous Blast. And game? Man, Urza's Ruinous Blast is so powerful. Shocks to send the message. And opponent scoops it up, and we're still getting there. Urza's Ruinous Blast doing what it does, doing what it does. Sweet. Well, up to 2 wins. Give me that gold. All right, sweet. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. All right. See if we keep it going with Boros Legendary Midrange. Something. Historic. This or that. Whatever. Whatever this deck is. So far, so good. We're on the play. All right. I like this on the play. 2 removal spells. Hopefully Karn into Lyra. Seems reasonable. Mountain and Lava Runner. Yup. Oh boy. And an Aurelia. Is it worth killing something? Let's just pass. I don't really want to kill this Lava Runner yet. Plus we have Justice Strike. Whew. Man, if we just draw land this hand, I'm not sure how Mono Red beats it. I mean, I guess they can try to kill all of our stuff with multiple cards, but 5 toughness is pretty good against the red deck. So Lyra and Aurelia. Plus, man, if we just play Aurelia into Lyra, that's even better. Opponent. Gets in for 1. Sure. Down to 19. Pyromancer. Well... Alright. Threat number 1 down. Come on, land. Alright. Pass the turn. Oh, land. Land. Lava Runner. Mountain. Oh, come on. Give us another creature. Give us another creature to max out this Clarion. Down to 16. Not a land. Well, alright. Clarion. Clean up the board. Ew, we didn't draw a land, though, which is not great. Fires off the Wizard's Lightning. The biggest problem... Oh, boy. 2 Wizard's Lightning. The main thing I'm worried about here is Experimental Frenzy. Chain Whirler. Well, we have an answer for that. We still need to draw lands, though. Lannery Storm. Well, alright. Kill Chain Whirler. Pass the turn. For not hitting land number 4, we're putting up a fight. Pyromancer. Down to 7. Land. Lava Runner with haste down to 5. Uh-oh. We could be dead. Oh, boy. Well, I guess this is how the dream dies. We just have... We never hit land number 4. Huh. Guess that's the downside of playing lots of powerful stuff. Steam Kid. Down to 3. There's a land. Well, okay. I mean, this is our only line. Is Aurelia pass? If we are alive and we untap and play Liar, we could still win. We're dead to burn, dead to haste creature. We're dead to a lot, basically. We're hoping our opponent has like 2 4-drops in hand. And then we still have to draw a non-shock untap land. Opponent attacks. Well, I mean... Block. Down to 2. Lava Coil. Alright, come on, land. Come on, land. Come on, land. Ugh. So I think we play Lannery Storm. Attack with Lannery Storm. Get a treasure. Sacred Foundry. Tapped. Pass the turn. Whiff, whiff, whiff. We need a whiff. Opponent. attacks. Well, I mean, we Justice Strike. Risk factor. Alright, opponent draws 3. Well, we gotta get really lucky now. Really, really lucky. Our lands just came a smidge slow. Play the Plains, play the Lyra. Attack. Oh, alright. Well, we gotta hope our opponent has no burn, which seems unlikely. They did just draw a ton of cards. Land. Lightning Strike, and that does it. Well, that is kind of the nightmare where we didn't draw our 4th land for several to many turns, and that was an insanely good hand for the matchup where we should have been. That's a frustrating hand to lose with, I will say. That's the kind of hand that we expect to be winning with in that matchup. It just didn't work out. Well, I mean, we'll keep this curve of powerful stuff. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, much like last game, we do need to draw a 4th land. If we don't draw a 4th land, we will not win with this hand, so we'll see. I think we'd rather be going up against some sort of aggro deck compared to control with this one, but alright, Plains go. Opponent. Island. Storm Tamer. Uh-oh. Well, Mountain go. Well, if they have Curious Obsession, that might be all she wrote. Island. And there it is, Curious Obsession. Yup. Opponent gets in. Draws a card. Not good. Well, play the land. Play Resplendent Angel. Pass the turn, hope for the best. Opponent. Land. They do need like a... Okay, they have exactly Trickster, unfortunately. Trickster taps, gets to keep attacking. Well, this would be a great turn for us to draw that land. This would be an ideal turn for the land. Alright, there's a mountain. So play the mountain, play Shalai. No attacks. And now it should be a little tricky for our opponent to get through our defenses with the Storm Tamer. They have drawn a bunch of cards, but they haven't been able to leave up counters. Alright, there's a Tempest Shin. That's fine. Opponent loses Curious Obsession. Play Aurelia. Play the Plains. Shalai. Yeah, we're going to attack. If our opponent wants to trade Tempest Shin and Storm Tamer for Shalai, I think we're okay with that. Opponent blocks. And blocks. Alright. Well, kill them both. So, opponent did kill the Shalai, but we still have 2 Angels. Mountain. Tempest Shin. Passing. Oh, play Arch of Araska. Play... Actually, let's just go to combat. Aurelia. Attack, attack. Mentor. Opponent blocks, well, yep. Resplendent Angel. Pump it. Kill it. Hit him. Make an Angel. And yeah, I don't think Mono Blue can get back from this. It seems, yep. Opponent agrees, and, well, we managed to win with our opponent having turn 2 Curious Obsession. That is the scariest thing the Mono Blue deck could do, but our opponent... We were able to put up flying blockers, and they didn't have an unblockable threat. So they didn't have the ability to leave up counters, which is pretty much what allows us to steal that game. All right, we'll keep it. Removal spell. I mean, we basically need lands. I feel like we've said that every game. Like, as long as we draw lands, this hand's going to be great. Guildgate. Well, that's not a land. Clifftop, go. We can kill a... we can kill a Wild Growth Walker, which is nice. Vraska's Contempt. And Squee is actually a good blocker at the moment. Well, Mountain, Squee. Not as nice as a land, but acceptable. Land for our opponent. Midnight Reaper. Gets it. Well, sure. We'll block. We're not doing anything else at the moment. Land. Give us a land for this Karn. Alright, there's a land. So play the land. Play Karn. Take up Karn. Hopefully make sure our lands are working. Definitely getting a land. Alright, that's good. Even if our opponent takes this turn off to Vraska's Contempt our Karn, that's still a good turn for us. Opponent. Land. And, yup, there's Vraska's Contempt. Opponent gets it. I'll play the Mountain. Lava Coil Midnight Reaper. Replay the Squee. Pass the turn. Squee number 2. Branch Walker. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Doom Whisper. That's a big ol' whisper. Tap land. So opponent's gonna draw and want to play Doom Whisper. This is weird, but I think we want to play Huatli. Tick up Huatli. Play a Mountain, pass the turn. I think we need to combine Huatli with Deafening Clarion to kill Doom Whisper. We can, like, Huatli, Deafening Clarion, Resplendent Angel, and get rid of Doom Whisper. Ooh, opponent plays Vivian Reed. That was less expected. Ticks up. Alright, well now we have a Planeswalker battle, I guess. This does mean we can't just run out Resplendent Angel. Opponent passes. Well, attack Vivian. Opponent blocks. Make a dinosaur. Replay Squee, number 3. Squee's actually been pretty good this game. And yeah, let's just pass and leave up Justice Strike. Land for our opponent. I guess Find Finality's obnoxious here. If they actually find a way to ultimate Vivian Reed, then we're super dead. If they can just keep, like, wrathing our board and we can't ever hit this. Opponent finds a Chupacabra. Plays a Carnage Tyrant. Well, that's a bit of an issue. Opponent passes. Oh, they're going to ultimate this, aren't they? Well, alright. Make a dinosaur. Play Resplendent Angel. Pass the turn. I think we're going to lose to this Vivian. If they have a sweeper here, they ultimate Vivian, and that's game. We'll see. Ticks up. They're going for it. Finds a land. Plays the land. Chupacabra. To kill our flyer. Yup. Now we're going to have to make a not great attack into this Vivian. Midnight Reaper. Does our opponent attack? That's the question. No. Well, Justice Strike, Midnight Reaper. Opponent gets to draw. Untap. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Well. Lava Coil Chupacabra. Go to combat. Everything at Vivian. Opponent. Blocks. Deafening Clarion. Get rid of Carnage Tyrant. Ugh. I think we did this wrong. Yeah, we could have gained life. That's a slight misstep. We need Watley to be able to kill Doom Whisperer. So we should have been able to gain 3 there. I was thinking we were just making a token, but we had to spend all of our removal, which means Multani. Oh lord. The figs are so big. They are so big. Opponent. Multani grows it. Land. We don't have any hard well, do we have Justice Strikes left? Captain Lannery Storm. Well, play Lannery Storm. Attack Vivian Reed. Opponent blocks. 6. Alright, sack the treasure. Grow Lannery Storm. Watley. Kill Multani. Kill Llanowar.
Witness my glory. Witness my fame.
Replay Squee. This Vivian's so problematic. Ugh, we have so many flyers, and Vivian is just like a pretty hard counter to our flyers. Vivian. Huatli's done some work, I gotta admit, but our opponent's got more cards than us, and, oh my goodness, more Carnage Tyrants. Yeah, this Vivian has just kind of ruined our day, honestly. Carnage Tyrant returns. Yup. Land. Seeker Squire. Explores. Hits a land. Okay. Well, play a Lyra. Make a dinosaur.
Sing the song of fame.
No attacks. Well, we're fighting the good fight, but this Vivian Reed, the card advantage is just pretty much insurmountable at the moment. Opponent takes up land. Chupacabra. Well, that's a good one to have left over in your hand. Kills Lyra. I mean, I guess the good news is the 3 life we didn't gain isn't looking especially relevant. The Vivian Reed's the problem. Opponent. Attacks. Kills Watley. Yeah. Yup. And I think this just... I don't know if we can come back. Llanowar. Vivian Reed's pretty funny. It went from being completely unplayable to being completely unbeatable with rotation, honestly. A pretty big swing for the Vivian Reed. And since we're playing arena mode, it's not like we can sideboard in answers. It just is what it is. Sometimes your opponent draws it, and sometimes it's really good. We draw a useless land. Yeah, we can't come back from here. We will scoop it up. All right. Well, On to the next one. Things have taken a bit of a turn. We started off super strong, but now things have faded here a bit. Let's see if we get back on the winning track. That Vivian's man. So we're playing arena mode, which means they give you two hands and try to give you the better one. So I want to know what our second hand was. If our one land hand is the good one, what was the bad one, arena mode? Oh, Lord. All right. Well, I mean, I guess we're keeping this and just hoping. We do have a land on top. Opponent. I mean, I guess if we draw another land, we get to start playing Sacred Foundries? Plains. Sky Marcher is by, right? Well, Sacred Foundry tapped. Pass the turn. Opponent. So we're probably going to need a Deafening Clarion. And we also do need lands to cast Infinite 4-drop and... Little unfortunate they're all legendary too, but... I guess multiple cards isn't absolutely the worst, because we can take them down, but... Still, not the smoothest hand. Opponent, Adanto Vanguard. That's a clock. Opponent. Well, we might just... Maybe our opponent just time out. That's easy. Opponent. Tanking. Maybe they'll just activate Adanto Vanguard 5 times. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy. Planes go. And this one might just be over. Barring the timeout, we're holding out hope for the timeout, which does not seem impossible with the pace our opponent's playing. Another Adanto Vanguard. Our opponent's double hand, slightly better than our double hand. Okay. Opponent gets in for 5. And with 2 Adanto Vanguards, I don't even know if Deafening Clarion does it. I don't know if anything does it. Well, alright, Lava Coil. Huh. Well, it looks like this is where it ends. I feel like... Interesting. Maybe this is just... I don't know. Maybe you can't play these fun, powerful decks as well in the best of 1 mode. Wow. Well, that's quite the draw for our opponent. And that is definitely the game. Healer's Hawk, sure. Opponent. A lot of variance involved. That is our super answer, but we did not hit our lands. And that does it. All right. Well, we finish with a 3-3, which, I mean, 500, I guess, is not good. It's not bad. We slightly lost some gold. We got no rares. Yeah. Well, that was interesting. I'm still trying to adjust to best of 1. It physically hurts my body when things like that happen, where the opening hand algorithm gives you a 1-lander and you have to mulligan, and then you never hit your 4th land drop, and your opponent has the double Adanto Vanguard, triple 1-drop draw, and your league ends. So I'm still trying to learn to adjust to the just absurd amount of variance that is that is going on in best of 1. But I mean, the deck is fine. So basically, our league, we lost to Mana Screw. Combined with the opening hand algorithm sticking it to us, and we lost to Vivian Reed. So Vivian Reed, that is a legit thing. It's a thing that we don't... Ideally, we'll just beat it down with our creatures, but it is very good against our deck. That is a legit problem card, and it's a legit problem card that's not super easy to answer in the main deck. So, yeah, I don't know. I think the deck's sweet. Maybe we'll try it in best of 3 at some point, because, yeah, I don't know. So, what do we learn this week about Legendary Boros Angels in Standard? And overall, we finished 3-3 in our league, which is a touch worse than what we'd like. 4-3 is really what you're shooting for. Obviously, you can go up to 7 wins, so more than 4 wins is even better. But really, that's kind of the cutoff. If you go 4-3, you earn some cards, you get your money back, life is good. So we did slightly worse than we were hoping we would do. But really, I feel like we got a little bit unlucky, honestly. If you look back at our matches, we performed really well in some matches, and then in our losses, one of them, we just got buried under a Vivian Reed, which Vivian Reed really good against our deck, and oddly, we don't really have a clean answer. Like, we have stuff that can try to attack into it, but Vivian Reed just generates a ton of card advantage and blows up all of our angels. So that is a really good card against our deck. So I felt like we just legitimately got really snowballed and crushed by Vivian Reed in our one match against Golgari. Our other 2 losses, those ones were a bit more disappointing, and they were games where we kept hands that felt good, like 3-land hands with a lot of 4 and 5 drops, which is kind of what this deck is. We do have a lot of expensive stuff, and we just didn't hit our 4th or 5th land on time, and by the time we did draw our land, one game we didn't, one game we eventually did, we were just too far behind to really catch up. So I think, I don't know, I think those are mostly unfortunate. The deck does have 25 lands. We can't really go any higher than that, I don't think. So, I don't know. The curve is a little bit high, and it is a bit expensive, and maybe it's something that's exacerbated in best of 1 matches, which I hadn't really considered, but this is a deck that just has an incredible amount of raw power. It has an amount of raw power where you just play these really, really good threats, and unless your opponent has the right answer, like Vivian Reed we saw, it's very hard for opponents to keep up, so it's okay to fall behind a little bit. And maybe this is a deck where in best of 1, sure, sometimes you'll have a game where you get 5-drop flooded, don't hit your lands and lose, but you're like, alright, shake it off, go back in, we can get the next 2, because our card quality, our cards just in a vacuum are so much more powerful than our opponent's cards that's fine. We'll live with those rough draws because we know our good draws are so hard for people to keep up with. But in best of 1 matches, it doesn't really work that way. So I don't know if this is a good best of 1 deck or not. There's things I liked about it. And even in our losses, like we lost to Mono Red, and that was a game where we had essentially the win in hand with our huge angels that were going to take over the game, but we couldn't cast them. And then we lost to Mono White, and our opponent had a really good hand, and we mulliganed and didn't hit our land drops. And I felt like both of those games would have been winnable if we had run a little bit better. So maybe this is just a clunky league for the deck, and if we played a bunch more leagues, we would run more consistently with 25 lands. So I think in the end, the deck is really, really powerful. It might be better suited for best of 3 compared to best of 1. I'm still trying to feel my way through these best of 1 matches, and hopefully as I play the format more, maybe we'll get to the point where we're kind of tuning decks specifically for it, or even building decks specifically for it. But for now, we're just kind of trying out different things and seeing how it goes, because I haven't really played best of 1. I've always played best of 3. Even on Arena, I've always played best of 3. I just haven't really done the best of 1 thing, so I'm slowly trying to get used to it. So hopefully we'll figure it out sooner or later. So I think the bottom line is Legendary Boros Angels, I think it's a fine choice for best of 1. We have stuff that beats most of the popular decks, and the raw power of the deck is very high, but as we saw, it is a deck where we can stumble on mana, we have a lot of expensive cards, and those issues are kind of magnified in best of 1 because there's no game 2, there's no game 3 to recover from those mana issues and take advantage of our high card power. So maybe that's why aggro tends to be so popular in best of 1, is you kind of avoid those issues. You don't have as much power, but you're very consistent, you're very low to the ground, you're not really hardly ever getting mana screwed. So maybe that's just the way to play best of 1. So I don't know. We'll definitely tweak it, work on it, see what happens. So I think the deck is fun. Might be slightly better in best of 3 than best of 1. But even in best of 1, a 3-3 is not a horrible record. And with a tiny bit of luck, we could still be playing, still be stacking up those wins. So I feel like the deck is pretty reasonable despite our middling record. So anyway, that's been our Goldfish Gladiators for this week. Legendary Boros Angels for Standard. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.